So what am I looking at that I think might be bad on this? There is a board in here that everything connects to, which is the main board. I'm thinking that's possibly what is bad. Well, hey guys, welcome back to Aframe Daydream. Today we are going to take a look at the issue that we started having with the telescope. Issues. Let's not even talk about issues. Or maybe. Biggest issue started last year, of course, was started kind of right at the end of camping there as the truck engine took a patoot, and then we had a good freeze, and evidently out of that freeze we found out we had some issues with water in our house, so which we had to get taken care of, and then yeah, it's just been something else. And then of course we go over to Indiana to the Lever State Park. What a blast, of course. And then we really weren't too sure if we were going to set up a telescope for one reason, but this wound up being a new reason. It actually came back up. We had somebody look at this before, and all of a sudden it just fixed itself and it was fine. So maybe I can look at it and fix it and it'll be fine. I hope. But yeah, it's just been a whirlwind of issues and stuff like that. But we're trying to get through them one thing at a time. We're going to start getting some videos done in the camper. Right now we would, but it's raining out. And yeah, not good weather right now, of course. I'm in the garage. It's really not all that cold, but I'm still wearing a nice jacket. So what we got here is, this is the motor of the telescope that we're looking at here. So basically this sits on the tripod just like that, and the telescope goes in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this hand control apart, and I'll take this apart and look at these connections here for that this hand control here, because what was happening was, like I said, we weren't going to really take the telescope out, and I'll tell you the other reason in a second. What was happening is when we were looking at the sun with the solar filter, we had our hand control plugged in and we should be able to move the telescope. We'd move it and all of a sudden it would just start moving on its own. Like I said on the last video, we have internet. Well, we looked it up, and some of the things that I've read is there might be some loose connections in here, which I'm hoping that could be the case. So I'm going to check that out. I've got the power supply right here. I've got the main motor mount and everything right here, and the hand control. Do I need everything else to be set up? No. I can hear the motor running. I can see this doing something or this doing something once I have this plugged in. But for now, I'm going to take this apart. I know I talked a little bit about just issues, but it is life. It happens. So the other issue that we're actually having with the telescope, we can't even find a part for it. When Pepper was still around, she accidentally somehow bumped the telescope and it tipped over pretty hard, and it broke the rack and pinion. If you know what a rack and pinion is, that's great. If you don't, here's a real quick explainer. It's basically your focus mount that goes up and down in your telescope. If I can find a picture, I'll kind of zoom in on that, and you can see that down there somewhere over there, up there. I don't know. So we just got some basic Phillips screw heads that are in here. and a barking Xena. So, gonna get them loose. Not sure. The last guy that we had take this apart, very, very nice gentleman. You'd probably never see him in a video. His name's Warren. Really great guy. I wish he would actually do this for me because I feel a little bit better. But okay, apparently these screws don't come out, which I guess I wish it. Oh wait, they do. It's on the end of the screwdriver. I didn't see it. So we're gonna stick that off to the side. Rain. You can hear it raining. I think that's why she's barking. And probably she's wondering who I'm talking to. So, and I am sorry, I'm going to blind you guys. Because I am going to use a flashlight to look in here. So I have an understanding of what's going on. We'll probably fast forward you through some of this. Once I see something, I will let you know what I'm seeing or what is going on. So... okay, I'm carefully just going to take a look in here while I'm taking this apart. But yeah, speaking of problems, one other thing to say here is we actually had one of our main computers crash here at our house that takes care of helping doing some of the videos. Just before the eclipse. Wonderful, huh? But we're going to be putting out some videos that are before we went to the eclipse, so that's a little explanation why you're going to wind up seeing them. All you're going to do is just turn it on and see if it works. Last time somebody looked at this, they opened it up, put it back together, and it worked. I didn't do anything, of course you see. God knows. Let me get a cord here. Got one. Hang on right there. Okay. Alright, we got a cord. Plug this in. Plug your hand control in. And then turn it on. No response. Power cycle the unit. Son of a gun. I really don't know what it is. Everything we've tried out there. I think we got an issue with the scope. So yeah, what do I think's wrong with the telescope? The board. Yeah, anything I do, I just keep getting no response on it. So I'm gonna button this back up, put it back together. I'm gonna go in and look up, see how much a board's gonna be. So I think we're done with the telescope for a little bit until I get a replacement part. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, some of the videos are going to be out of order here for a little bit, just because of the other life thing that we had happen with one of our computers. So other than that, guys, we will catch you guys here soon with another new video coming out. Camping, we got another camp trip scheduled here. It's going to be like, I want to say, unfortunately, like the next holiday, Memorial Day. You know, that pretty much that kicker. We're going to Middle Fork River. We've been there before last year. It was our first time going there with Xena, and we can't wait to go back. We enjoyed it a lot there. That was the same spot where the young kids decided to have a ground fire. So, anyways, guys, catch you later.